I don't do these. You know I don't do these unless it's you or Nico or Ledge. I might fuck with Ledge when I fuck with Ledge. Ledge my brother. I might fuck with Ledge when I fuck with Ledge.
What up, though? Ledge here. Back with another one, man. It seemed like y'all enjoyed the first Q&A with yours truly, and I loved listening to y'all feedback on that. So I'm here with another one. This is gonna be something that's reoccurring. I'm not gonna have a set date and time period. It's just gonna be whenever I feel like let's just get some questions going, and I can answer open and honestly. This is dope, man. If you ever have questions that, hey, can you add this a part of your Q&A segment? Just DM me on all the socials at Podtier, Podtier, or leave a comment on this upload. Once you see it on YouTube, just put it in the comments and I'll answer them on the next go around. With that being said, let's see what's going on, man. Who we got? This is Rap Redux. Oh, Rap Redux, the best battle rap channel out. Period. Better than mine's, better than your favorites. He's the best. The docs, so detailed, so thorough. I was honored and blessed enough to be a part of the top 50 female battle rap doc. He put me on part 2. So if you want to see me, I'm on part 2. And I was blessed. Man, the stories he tells, the way he breaks it down, just how articulate he is. And man, it's just, you the best, man. Never go away, man. Never go away, man. Or if you do go away, give me a heads up and I'll leave too. We both out. Your questions were, who are your top 5 UK battlers ever in order? That's a good question. What should a visitor to Detroit do, eat, and visit if they have 24 hours in the city? Oof. Who are your top 5 football players ever in order? And to America, he means football means soccer here, but we call it world football. I call it football too, Jay. Don't worry. He said his is Cristiano Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, Thierry Henry, Zidane, and Ibrahimovic. So I'm gonna go start from the third question on up, man, because yeah, I want to do that. Good question. For me, it's Kaká, my favorite player ever. Ricardo Kaká, AC Milan, started out in Sao Paulo, Brazilian national team, all that good stuff. Later went on to Real Madrid. I ain't never seen a number 10 with his combination of elegance, speed, power, can score with both feet. And yeah, everyone loved him and he was just so exciting. So he was my favorite ever. And then after him, I would go Ronaldo. Ronaldo Phenomenal, Brazilian Ronaldo, Nazario. He would be second. Third favorite, and these not necessarily saying the best, just your favorite, who you was feeling. You know what I'm saying? Third, I would put Thierry Henry in my top 5. I would go after that. Man, I really like this. I don't know if you're gonna clown me for this or not clown me, but it's gonna be because there's so many other midfielders just as good as him, especially on his own national side. But it was something about him that I like. David Silva. You know what I'm saying? I like David Silva. He was one of my favorite players to watch. And then, let's see, fifth, I would probably go. I ain't gonna lie, I would probably go Ronaldinho too. Ronaldinho as well. Shout out to Luka Modric. That's an honorable mention. Love Luka Modric. Real Madrid's one of the greats. Now your second question was, what should a visitor do in Detroit, man? If you eat, visit, you had 24 hours, what should you do? Man, that's a good question. Avoid Coney. Coney is a cliche thing. It's a tourist spot. Oh, Coney Island, I heard about that. Because likelihood of you going to like the right Coney Island is going to be slim to none. Because the best ones aren't in the tourist attractive areas of Detroit. You got to go into the trenches really to get the best. And I don't want you doing that. You know, you ain't come all the way from England to come in the trenches over here. So I don't want you doing that. But the downtown area for food, or Dearborn, which is heavy it's heavy Arabics and stuff like that over there, but they got the best restaurants to me in Michigan. And it's not technically Detroit, but it's close enough. You know what I'm saying? But no, but as far as Detroit though, yeah, man, I still like Sweetwater downtown Detroit for like your wings, your traditional wings and burgers and things of that nature. What else is in Detroit that I rock with? I don't know. You know, I'm so out of touch with just what goes on in the downtown area because there's so much more of a youth movement down there, and I'm not young no more. So I don't know what's all the popping joints, but the traditional joints, you know, Fishbone, Sweetwater. There is a Hudson Cafe downtown for breakfast. That's probably my favorite food spot because I love breakfast the most. If all the meals are part of my day, breakfast is where my heart is. So I would say that. And then, you know, if you into sports, you know, you saying you like football, Detroit City FC. We got our own team, own soccer team. They're going to be moving down here in the city soon. You go see that. You can go see the Red Wings if you like hockey, you know, American football, the Lions, also baseball with the Tigers. You got casinos here. I would just say do a little bit of everything. Don't just settle in on one thing. Go get you some food early. Hit the strip on Woodward with a little Nike outlets and all that at. You know what I'm saying? I would just stay, for you just to be safe, just stay in the downtown area. I don't want you venturing off. Just stay in the downtown area. That's my advice. And your last question was, or your first question, who are your top 5 UK battlers ever in order? Ooh. Shotty Horror's number 1. It's not recency bias. He was always number 1 to me. Tony D will be number 2 for me. At 3, ooh, it's tough because I know he's had a bad rap because he's been just. But man, I was a fan of Shocks the Rebel, man. But no, I can't put him. I ain't gonna put him in my top 5. I'm gonna go ahead and put Rivers in my top 5. I'll put him at 3rd. At 4. I'm going to put Bizzo. I think Bizzo's done enough to be in my top 5. Nah, swap that. I'm going to put Bizzo 3rd. Bizzo 3rd. Shotty, Tony D, Bizzo, Rivers, and man, the 5th spot is tough. Oh man, he retired. It's you know what I'm talking about, bro. I gotta look him up on the phone, man. He was skinny. He was cold, man. Whatever happened to him? I can't think of his name off the top of my head. I gotta look it up, man. What's his name? It's Soul, right? What's his name? Just Soul? Let me see. Soul from, was he on Premier Battles? Yeah, Soul Battle Ilmac and all. Yeah, bro. Shout, yeah, Soul. Soul is in my top 5. Yeah, I think that's a decent top 5. Shout out to Rap Redux, man. We gonna get this moving. Next question. Who is this from? I think this is from Drew. Now Drew told me don't read his he told me don't read it. So I just screenshotted his and because he said he wanted me to be surprised. I hope it ain't nothing crazy, dog. Let me see. I just had it posted up. I hope it ain't nothing crazy, bro. You my dog forever, but I hope it ain't. I'm scared, bro. I'm scared to read his questions. I feel like it's about to be some personal, only like inside shit that only me and him really. Fuck it. All right, let's see. Question 1. 6 years ago, let's say 6 years ago, you made a list of top 50 battle rappers. You had Averb number 1. Since then, do you feel Averb is still number 1? And since have anyone new emerged that you feel should be added to your list? Oh, that's a good question, dog. That's a really good question. Yeah, no, he's not number 1. No. And let me add context to that. So when I did this list that got critically acclaimed for good or bad, right? I mean, I hate the term viral, but at that time when I put that on Twitter, that shit did go viral. Like the impressions, the views on that was pretty crazy for someone like me who don't do like big numbers, right? Had battle rappers DM me that never talked to me. It was a big thing. Now when I made that, this was like right off the heels of him in the moment and in the building. Both battles, people had him out of the building beating Murder Mook and Loaded Lux. It's a fact. I know Loaded Lux is Mr. Wait until it drop on cam and all that. But I'm talking about in that time, in the moment, Verb was 2-0 versus the icons of icons. So I looked at those two wins and just basically his body of work, like the moments, the show times, the Big Gerald, the people he's faced, his complete resume, and then to add those two cherries on top and you beat him, I had to put him number one. Now since then, you can lose your spot. You can do stuff to lose your spot, and the people that were trailing you, in my opinion, could overtake you. And I've been on record over the past year and a half, 2 years saying Mook is the GOAT. Mook is the GOAT, and it's going to be that way for a minute. I don't know who's like on his heels of his cloth that's going to catch him, and I also don't know who's like in the younger category that could catch him. Like I don't see like none of the young dogs catching him. I just don't think they got that cachet. It's just the times are different. It's like, it's so saturated. So no one is going to really have a single stranglehold on the game like Mook did and like Mook has done. And it don't mean the same really, because with the resumes, now anybody can have an elite resume. Like you really had to be one of them to battle certain people. Now, if you got a league that's pushing you and that, thinks you're nice, they can just book these guys now. And the battle rappers don't really value themselves like that. So they're going to be whores and just take the bread and battle your young guy. And now he got your name on his resume. And he ain't even that nice and probably only battle for like 2 or 3 years. That's just how the game is now. So, yeah, I got Mook being the GOAT for a long time. Like, I'm really trying to scratch my head and think who can possibly challenge him. Like, it's really going to be a back and forth between him and Lux, really. Like, if Lux battles some more names that I can't think of at the moment and, like, 30s them and has all shot, like, they're playing tug of war with the GOAT baton. So, yeah, that's my take on that. He had 2 more questions. What's the second question? So that was good. Good start. Let's see what his second question is. This question is from your godson. He's 12. JR, what up? JR, JJJ. He said, if someone has never watched battle rap before and you were trying to help that person understand the art form and the culture behind the sport, what 3 battles would you recommend they watch first and why? Oh, this nigga in his bag. Hey, hold on. My nigga Drew in his bag. Hold on. Oh, where's my shit at? Where's my... Yeah, you...
Look what I have created! I have made fire! I have made fire!
Nigga in his bag. That's my childhood friend, by the way. Like, Drew's like, we're brothers pretty much. Like, we're related, dog. In every sense, except for actually being related. But, and shout out to my godson, man. Love you, bro. 3 battles. I always say the first one was Conceited in Arsenal because there's no real backstory behind it. So you don't have, it's not one of those things where you gotta watch tons of old footage to kind of catch up. It's not like that dramatic. Also, both of their styles are very digestible to casual viewers. So like, Conceited is a puncher, but he's not like this intricate gun bar puncher that a Fonz or a Rum Nitty is. He was a very witty puncher, silly puncher, like punched with jokes. Some were corny, but some was fly. Some was misplaced. Some didn't even make sense, but it was entertainment with his punches. You know what I'm saying? And then Ars, even back then when he was disrespectful, it was like in a very immature, childish, disrespectful way, which can be deemed fun and or funny and hilarious at the same time. But also you get two different styles. You get a slow flow, traditional 4-bar setup punch guy, and you got Ars, who's really an elite rapper. Like, he can put words together well. He got different patterns and rhythms with his flow. So you get some great skills in between just pure entertainment. And it's one of the earlier battles that I would say you should watch that one. I think another battle I would say you should watch, and this is gonna be like kind of left field, but I really think you should watch O-Red and Miss Hustle, just so you can see the dynamics of men and women going against each other. And that was one of them joints that kind of showed that the women belong, even though before I already knew, but for whatever reason, that particular battle was the one that showed that women can do this too. So, and I think if you want to show people battle rap, why not show some women battle rap by showing them a woman that's battling a guy? That's going to get them, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be sitting by listening to her. Oh, talk to that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And now they interested. Gotcha. You know what I'm saying? Gotcha. And now we just poured some women into the culture just like that. And it was a really dope battle. Also the aesthetics, the visual of being in the ring, that'll look different. So yeah, I would throw that one in there. And then just on talent and skill and just overall and something a little more, not super, super current, but more recent, those two battles, it would be Iron Solomon and Rum Nitty. Iron Solomon and Rum Nitty. You just want to hear like, oh my God, that was so fucking dope. Just Iron Solomon and Rum Nitty, whether it's freestyle rebuttals by Solomon, also doing character breakdowns with angles and just a very direct approach with and then crazy schemes, and then some of the best punchlines you ever heard from Rum with the aggression and with a haymaker too towards the end of the battle. Everything in that battle, and the crowd was dope because they reacted appropriately. Everything in that battle. So those three for different reasons. You get the entertainment value of Ars and Conceited. You get the intergender warfare between O-Red and Miss Hustle, and then you get just straight skill, straight talent, no games, no gimmicks with Iron Solomon and Rum Nitty. So those would be the three I would suggest. All right. Let's see. That was question 1. Question 2. All right. So what's question? You on the roll, bro. Let's see what question 3 is. We've been on oh shit. Here we go. We've been on guys' trips to Vegas. Facts. We've been at each other's weddings. Facts. We went to see Hove together and Red Hot Chili Peppers together. Facts. Both events were on each of our bucket lists. I want to know, do you think we'll be able to knock off another bucket list event? Which one should we aim for? When and why? Damn, that's a good question too. Oh, for sure. I'll be real quick with this one. Gotta see Chappelle, man. Chappelle shows on the bucket list. I think you've seen him already, I believe, or was that Kevin Hart or something like that? But we gotta go see. We gotta hang out, bro. Bring the ladies, bring the missuses out, or if it's just us, we can roll just with the guys, fellas. Gotta see Chappelle, and I don't know, whenever he's on tour, whenever he comes back to the city, bro, or if he's in Illinois, I'll come out there. So yeah, let's start looking that up, man. I gotta see Chappelle live, man. He's hilarious, the GOAT. Sitting here, so I already know in person it's gonna be a whole different aura and feel. So that's definitely the bucket list. We gotta conquer that, bro. We gotta conquer that. Shout out to my dog, love you, bro. Next set of questions. Let's see. Melly got a question. She said, was the event, whatever it was called, where multiple battle rappers performed, was it your stolen idea? My memory faulty, but you wanted to do it fair. Oh, okay, yeah, we discussed this. Okay, yeah. I went back when I was on caffeine, the early stages of caffeine, they would reach out to you. I'm about to lie. They didn't reach out to nobody but me. I was trying to sound inclusive. But they reached out to me because they used to have this show, kind of like, you know how like networks got their daily news show? They kind of had this. It was just like called Caffeine Now or Caffeine TV. And they had two hosts, like some young ass white boy and girl on there. And it was like the early stages. So they was introducing some of the content creators that had crossed over and made waves over there kind of instantly. And I got an email from Ben. He's the owner of Caffeine. And he's like, hey, was wondering, would you mind joining the broadcast and just intro, because it was Battle Rap had just went over there, URLs went over there, so they was trying to just get some of the gamers and all these people who already been on the app familiar with Battle Rap. So they wanted representatives who were actual battlers, league owners, content media people. They wanted us all on different platforms to kind of introduce it. So I did my little spiel on there, and then one of the questions at the end was, what would take Battle Rap to the next level? At the end of the day, what could be of Battle Rap? And I was like, in a perfect world, what would kind of culminate things and really let us know that Battle Rap is here and it's different is if, not a fair, Melly, a festival is what I said. Like a Battle Rap festival, like a 3 weekend, some Coachella type shit, but like, or like a convention type shit, more like not a festival, like a convention, like a Comic-Con type of thing, where it's indoors, right? You got different leagues. You got URL over there with all of their tables, booths, vendors, and all of that shit, merch from the battlers that are signing URL. You got King of the Dot all the way over there. You got iBattle over here to the right. All of that. And in the meantime, like, there's fun things for the fans can do. Taking photos, buying merch. Have like a little ring where you just pulling people who are fans who want to participate in like a 2-minute battle with somebody, like freestyle off the top. Just to, you know what I'm saying, have ciphers and shit like that. Just different type of games. Just like to celebrate Battle Rap. Just have all type of things. So that was what I said. Now, if that's been stolen or something like that, listen, more power to them. I wouldn't call it stolen, although people have stolen from me. Listen, man, I'm just an innovator, and I gotta realize too. It's something Jay-Z said, and it's something somebody else said too. But basically, I'm paraphrasing, where it's like, yo, like, creators create. So it's nothing you could do. Like all of y'all energy is going to be based on me. Y'all are reactionary. So the minute I just stop, you running ideas, and it shows. Like, if you running out of ideas because I stopped, then people can connect the dots. I'm gonna always have something fresh and different thinking about. Like if I really run down the list, like with Good Morning Battle Rap, I was the first person having people like some real news shit, like some real Good Morning America shit. Yo, I got, what was it? Shout out to Bad Money. I had Bad Money reporting to me live from an event because I can't be there, but he's there. So I'm like, yo, give me a rundown of how the event with a video. And this is Bad Money live from something in Philly. It went down. You know what I'm saying? How my dude Echo the Light. Yo, what up, though? This is E. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do shit like that. And then somebody else is going to take that, do shit. Like, I done seen niggas wearing all type of shit. And I used to wear the robe. Niggas don't wear robes now. I used to do Friday, the old throwback Fridays on Caffeine. Next thing I know, URL just started posting it every Friday on Caffeine, like their throwbacks. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I started doing call-in shows. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna always do something different. So I'm sure it's been stolen. I'm sure it has, but it is what it is. And frankly, I don't give a fuck. All I really know, yeah, we out of here with that one. Who else? Who else? What else? That's Melly. Who else we got? T to kneel before me. She said, "What are your goals this other part of your life? Do you think Nico is a hoe? When you coming back to do the show live on YouTube again? And do you miss caffeine? What are your goals? All right, let me answer this honestly. To grow old, healthy, with a family, and financial stability throughout not just my family, but my connectors' families. Like, if that could be attainable, and I think it can be. I think we all on this earth, we can achieve what we look at as the unachievable and the unimaginable if we really just apply ourselves fully. And when I mean, like, if I'm straight, that's cool, but I won't be happy until I'm straight, my people straight, and their people's people is straight. That's kind of what my aim is. That's what I pray for every day. And yeah, man, that's pretty simple. Like, yeah, just want to be healthy and just look after my family, man. I love being around my family. Some of, like my wife, her side of the family. Some of my people on my side of the family still a little iffy. But my mom, love my mom and grandmama though. The rest of you niggas, yeah, man, I don't know. Just be honest. But what was the other question? Do you think Nico is a hoe? Sometimes he be giving out hoe tendencies. Like and she don't mean like he a hoe ass nigga. Like he weak. Like no, like far as with women. But he a slickster, man. He a slickster, and I think my dog I think he want to have a good time, but then sometimes he think he just want to have a real thing. I think that's my dog, man. I don't know, but do I think he? I think sometimes he got the hoe in him. He got the little hoe in him, where he just want to get what he get and then get gone. You know what I'm saying? But that's my dog though. Shout out to Nico. I'm sure I'm gonna get a call from him. I'm about to get a call from him the minute he see this. When you coming back to do a live show, do the show live on YouTube again? I don't know. Honestly, I was thinking about doing it for Summer Madness. I wanted to do a pre-show, but I think that's the 27th, and I'm going to a wedding on the 27th. So probably when there's another event big like of that magnitude, like a Summer Madness or something, I'll do like a pre-show live, and if I'm able to watch the pay-per-view that night, then we can do a post-show, like old times. But that was the plan, honestly. But yeah, we'll see. And lastly, do you miss caffeine? I miss it for two reasons. The interaction with y'all, how it was set up, how quick, like I would say something and y'all would respond. Like I like the reaction time, kind of on YouTube when you go live, there's a delay. So like y'all done sent the questions 30, 40 seconds ago, and I'm just now seeing it on my screen. So it kind of makes the ebb and flow of the conversation a bit stagnant. But on caffeine, it was pretty rapid. As soon as I say something, y'all would comment, and that was fun. Having y'all join the streams was fun. And then, nigga, the money was good. The money. And then, you know what I'm saying? Thank God that I got other skills, and I was able to, pull through once the money left, because a lot of you niggas is down bad, boy. You niggas is down bad.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
Like it is bad out here, but no, yeah, the money was good, man. Like, and what was funny was people thought we were all getting paid the same rate and little stuff like that. I always used to find that humorous. But yeah, I miss it, and really, y'all should miss it, just because y'all was getting free battles, and there was like a certain structure where y'all like after a while. Y'all became accustomed to it. Like, okay, super fights. I mean, not super fight. What's it called? Was it called super fights? I think something like that. okay, we getting this. The tournament is coming out. That's every 2 weeks. I can look forward to that. King versus Queens is right around the corner. I look forward to that. You had your little daily shows on URL. Like it started after a while. You started having structure. The production got progressively better, like with each event. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it was nice, a nice little hub spot just for everybody to go chill and just totally focus on battle rap. But yeah, that was cool. That was cool. I ain't gonna lie. Damn, that money. Man, that money. All right, she was back with a second question. She said, what should Smack do with Twerk after this incident occurred? I can answer that one briefly because it was just about, I don't know. I don't even know what happened. You had to elaborate on that. Somebody can tell me. I just heard he got arrested, but he's still going to be able to battle or something. So, listen, I'll just say this. Sit these niggas down, have a meeting, and tell these niggas to tighten up because there's money to be made. There's money to be made. Tighten the fuck up. Because honestly, the way I look at the landscape of battle rap, even with good battles being out, like, you know what I'm saying? Even when Lux and Rum was a dope battle, and, you know, Jay and Ill Will, there's been good battles all throughout the year, like Danny and King. It's something like the umph ain't there no more. Like, we on our last legs with this shit, man. Tighten up. Tighten up. What else you had? How you feel not being responsible? What's that? How you feel not being responsible to Bar Wars Battle League? I feel great. Listen, I came in there and did what I had to do. I said there was a post I made in MBR saying that I was going to come in here and unite and not divide. And my whole thing was filtering out the bad. So here's what you do when you want to build something, like if you're a coach building a program. I learned this from watching college football. You want to build the program. And I learned this from my father-in-law. Shout out to my father-in-law. Because he ran millions of restaurants, all like for at least 10 or 15 years. I'm talking about big, good chains that you're familiar with. Dave's Hot Chicken, Black Rock, Sonic. And he always, every time he gets hired in as a manager, he goes in without introducing himself and just looks and see what's going on. What have I gotten myself into? Looking at the staff, looking at the hostess, how they greet people, looking at the service, looking at how people prep the food, all of that before making his final decisions. Like, okay, this has to go. This can stay. I like this. And that's what I did with Bar Wars. I came in. I didn't make big changes right away. I didn't talk to Smo and be like, yo. I just watched a couple of events, just seeing, okay, who really nice, who consistent, who don't give a fuck about the sport, who's just getting your money, Smo. Like, these niggas just know you gonna pay them, so you just, you just gonna acquiesce because you just love battle rap. And that's the thing, league owners are junkies for this shit, so they can't leave this shit alone. So sometimes they're going to do irrational things, even though they're the most rational people outside of battle rap. So it was my job to be like, yo, I know the old guard, the old heads are pulling at your heartstrings. I know you like to keep bringing these guys back, but some of these guys it's a wrap for them. Let's go with the youth. Let's trust some of the youth. They'll gradually get better. Let's give some of these other people who might not be urban or Detroit enough. They don't sound like a Detroit, but they are creative and got their own thing going. Don't be scared of change. Don't be scared of somebody that's a little unorthodox and things like that. So I had to usher that in. Also, let's get out of just getting the people from the same hot spots in Michigan. It's talent outside of just Flint, Pontiac, and Detroit. Grand Rapids, Kalamazoo. Seeing some talent in Muskegon. You know what I'm saying? Like, just doing things like that. So I came and I did all of that. And, a lot of the people that listen are where they should be. The people that didn't listen to me or take my advice or take the guidance, I'm shit, where they at? I'm trying to find them too. And I just, Y'all wanted. Never mind. I was about to listen. If you want to listen to real advice, you have to strip the armor of yourself that you know it all. That's all I got to say about that. And we're going, let's see. Let's see what we got here. What's our next question? Is there any avenue you would like to explore now that you have done your journey with battle rap? Any avenue I would like to explore? I mean, in the sports realm, like I would love to be like a sports podcaster or a sports host or have a sports show, because sports is more important to me than battle rap. I wouldn't say more important, but it's like, if I'm sorry, if URL is on, but a dog ass football game is on, I'm watching football. If Summer Madness, if King of the Dot, World Domination, or whatever that shit is, with max out with RBE, cool. Don't tell me Barcelona playing Real Madrid. Think I'm about to watch battle rap over Real Madrid?
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with
Like, come on, man. Y'all think I'm about to do that? Nigga, crazy as hell. But yeah, so yeah, I would like to go in the sports realm of things. I don't know if I want to talk college football as a whole or just talk Michigan. I don't know if I want to talk about, you know what I'm saying, football, aka soccer or whatever. Like, but that's the avenue I would like to get in if I was to choose someone in the form of like sports and entertainment. For sure. What was the next question? Oh, this is from Poncho. Did I answer all your questions, T? Yeah. All right, this is from Poncho. He said, what do you think of Official's right hook? Is Terrence Crawford considered an all-time great, or you think he has more to prove? Oh, let me get those two out the way early. The right hook from Official was accurate as hell. Definitely that was her stronger hand. I can tell. She didn't use much backlift. That's how I know that's that New Orleans gumbo strength. I know. You know, she was a no limit soldier. I thought I told you. I already know she didn't use no leg movement. That was all upper body. All upper body. And the ability to let go of the water and then turn. She let go of the water. Boom. Like, it was so quick. Like, the water bottle was still in the air when listen. Shit was crazy. Terrence Crawford is an all-time great. He's the GOAT of this era. Post Floyd, he's the GOAT of this era. Think it can't be disputed, can't be debated. None of that. Yeah. What industry rapper could realistically beat a mid or top tier battle rapper in 3 rounds? Industry rapper, realistically. Like a mid tier, who could be let's go there. Who could beat a mid tier realistically? Who I could see, like, you know what, he got that. That's tough. Industry. I mean, well, King Los is already industry. I mean, he kind of already proved that he could, he can get in there and box. I don't know. Maybe JID, Jid, or however you say his name. I feel like he got some skill to him. I feel like he could do it. Joyner, I actually think Joyner Lucas could do it. I know he's been talking about getting in battle rap, and I know people think he pump faking, but I do think he can beat some mid tiers, like, or even some I ain't gonna throw some names out like Gwitty or nothing, but I think he can beat Gwitty. I ain't gonna hold you. I think he can get Reaper Rail the fuck out of here. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like, he can get some of these niggas out of here. Listen, man. Like, you niggas Snake Eyes, you niggas is gone. Yeah, that's like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I just gotta be honest. Him and a few others. Oh, now we was talking like on beat, like Verbal Warzone. I think Corey Guns could get niggas the fuck out. You just had him rap on 3 different beats. I think Corey Guns could get not even just some mid tiers out here. I think Corey, because think about it. Corey Guns was in that, like, he used to hang around Lux all the time. Go look at the old DVDs. Like, he was on Lux album. Like, he was around. Like, he was at Mook and Lux battle. He was there. Like, nigga, he gets busy. He probably dope off beat. Corey Guns is my pick. I'm gonna go Corey Guns. I know that's random, like, cause you know, ain't heard from Corey in a minute, but that would be my pick. Why do I keep going to T, man? What? Oh, I can answer that. UFC Mount Rushmore, MMA Mount Rushmore. I like that. I like that you did MMA, not just UFC. Like the sport as a whole, right? Mount Rushmore. George St. Pierre, that's my favorite MMA fighter. Bones Jones, Mighty Mouse, and Fedor. That nigga Fedor was the heavyweight champion. Nigga ain't lost. He went like 8 years without losing. Yeah, Fedor. That's my Mount Rushmore. Yeah, GSP, Bones, Mighty Mouse, Fedor. That's my 4. Honorable mention to Khabib too, but he missed out. And BJ Penn was crazy too. I feel like I'm missing somebody else too. Am I missing somebody? Nah, that's about it. All right. What was the next question? What athletes do you think could switch sports and be decent example? Will LeBron be a good, like LeBron in football would be good. Yes, he would be a good tight end. I seen his highlights of him as a receiver / tight end in high school. Looked crazy. I don't know if you mean current or just past. Let's see. Who else could switch sports? Russell Westbrook. I think Russell Westbrook could be a good football player. Let's see from anywhere else. I think Terrence Crawford could be good at MMA because he got a wrestling background that people don't realize. He got a bit of a wrestling background. So if he can wrestle, because the big thing with MMA is like your wrestling defense. Like, yes, you can wrestle, but can you defend takedowns? If he can defend getting taken down and you just got to stand up and trade with him in the octagon, he'll fuck some people up. So those are my picks. Russell Westbrook crossing over to football, and Terrence Crawford crossing over to MMA for sure. Where are we at with it? I think I asked. Oh, this is more Poncho questions. That boy didn't stop. Top 5 producers in order. Damn. Top 5 producers in order. For me, Dre is 1. Dr. Dre is 1. I personally am a fan of Just Blaze. I would have him at 2. I would go Kanye at 3. Pharrell at 4. And 5 is like a toss up between. It's close. It's like 5 is a tie, man, between DJ Premier and The Alchemist. But yeah, Dre, Just Blaze, Kanye, Pharrell, and tied for 5th would be Alchemist and DJ Premier. If I had to lean towards one of them, though, I would go Alchemist. But yeah, those would be my top 5 producers. And quick shout out to Madlib, Jay Dilla, Cooking Soul, underrated. I don't know if y'all know, really up on Cooking Soul, underrated. But yeah. Can a song be great with fire lyrics and a trash beat, or vice versa? Or you're putting vice versa. But yeah, can a song be great with fire lyrics and a trash beat? Fire? No. Because the argument is, I know people be like, yo, Nas be dope, but he be having whack beats. I don't think his beats ever be trash. They might be underwhelming to what y'all think rappers of his caliber type of production should have. But he purposely has like low level, low tone, I guess you would call it lo-fi type of music sometimes. Soft, like jazzy type of feel to it. But yeah, it can be fire, but can a beat can carry you though. A beat can carry you with trash lyrics. A beat can carry you with trash lyrics. Cause I ain't gonna lie, Logic got some of the coldest production, bro, over the past 4 or 5 years, from No ID to DJ Dahi, all these cats that be lacing him with these wonderful beats, and he just be rapping bullshit, man. I mean,
I walked to Brooklyn till my feet hurt. Y'all niggas.
Man, boo. Tomato, tomato, tomato. I'm throwing tomato.
I just be rapping about nothing. But yeah, that's my take on that. Damn, just thinking about Logic fall from grace just made me sad, because I really used to rock with him too. But damn, I went all the way. Why I keep going on T shit? What industry rapper? Blah blah blah. I think I answered that one. And here, got these next couple of questions from Joe Rogan's podcast. This nigga was doing a lot, boy. Should there be more weight classes so fighters wouldn't worry so much about cutting weight? Yeah, they should be more. If a fighter ends a round on his back, should they start the next round in the same position? Pause. That was crazy, but I get what you're saying. Nah, man, like, cause like in real fights, right? Like when two people, if we out on the street and like your homies and my homies are letting us catch the fair one, I've seen, it's been times where y'all get in a tussle, now you're on the ground, nobody really got advantage, and both parties get each other like, yo, y'all break it up, and then, all right, bet, go again while y'all standing up. So nah, in the essence of fighting, I say no. If you breaking it up, no, not let's go again. You know what I'm saying? So that's my take on that, John, and that's how I feel about that one. Did you have one more? Oh yeah, I answered all that. Oh, and the weight cutting. Yeah, weight cutting it should be more, but at the same time, if you do more weights, it's gonna be more belts, more confusions. It's gonna be more ducking. We already got a lot of ducking in MMA and in boxing as it is, especially in boxing. So I think that's going to lend to even more ducking. Like, oh, I can just jump up 2 extra pounds and get out of this division, so I ain't got to fight him. And you don't really want that, man. So actually, I don't. First I was with it, well, now I'm not. I gotta be honest. That was all your questions, Poncho. Appreciate you. And I think we wrapping things up here with my dog Fresh. Why do battlers appear to be their own worst enemy when it comes to professional branding, putting out quality music? Because they just don't know no better, man. They paranoid by peace, man. I told you, man. That shit is real, bro. Paranoid by peace. They don't know how to handle success. They don't have like good teams behind them. And you just can't win. Here's the thing, man. In life, you just can't win when you are all about you to the point where you lack empathy for others. Like the way you move, how do I put this? The way you move dictates the energy you receive. Wow. That was a bar. I just made that. I'm proud of myself. Hold on. I'm cooking. Hold up. I'm nigga cooking, dog.
I think I got my swagger back. Oh.
Yeah. Like, it dictates the energy you receive, man. Like, like how you treat people, like, it's going to come back tenfold, man. Like, so just for instance, like when these battle rappers, you know, do things that's all about them, like choking 3 rounds at your event and then have the nerve to hit you up minutes later asking for they back end. Like, you got the confidence and gall you have to call me for your back end after what you just did out there is insane. And then when things don't go your way in the long run that you really want to go for you, that's something you can need to look back on. You know, correct your mistakes, right your wrongs, and then, you know, you'll have nothing to worry about. But that's pretty much what happens, and being your own worst enemy as far as just making bad decisions. It's just decision based. Like, why are you battle rappers getting managers? I still don't get that. And there's some dope managers. Shout out to Rep, who was a manager. My guy, one of my best homies in this shit. Tone Bro is a good manager, but y'all don't need I'm saying this as people who I fuck with. Y'all don't need them. Y'all think y'all do. They're good at convincing you that you do. But it's also just telling me you are a little, because I'm gonna be honest, managers are for people who are really busy, got things going on, and you're a good buffer and can delegate for them. Man, 90% of you battle rappers don't even got jobs, man. Y'all niggas ain't that busy. Y'all niggas ain't that busy to go y'all niggas ain't that busy to go handle y'all own business, man. Go out there, make these deals, handle y'all business, bro. There's nothing that he could say or she could say, whoever your manager is, that can represent you in battle rap better than you can represent yourself. Like just like stuff like that. It's just I don't know, man. I'm about to get upset. Pardon me, I'm a little irate. But no, man, real shit. It's just, yeah, it's so many. I could extend this whole fucking episode. This could be a 3-hour episode if I really get into my bag. Y'all really want me? Boy, one day I'm gonna get in my bag. I ain't gonna do it today, man. I think we almost at the hour marks, so I'm gonna let y'all have that one. This was episode 2 of Ledge Q&A. Thank y'all for all the questions. If I missed somebody, my bad. Just hit me up and be like, dog, you missed my question or something. I don't think I did, but if I did, I am truly, truly sorry. But yeah, that's all my time, man. I'm out. Peace and love.